Hello everyone, Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Era and the Anniversary Realm of Dreamcythe US. Thank you guys for clicking on the video and joining me here today. I really do appreciate it, and I hope everybody is doing well. We are going to work on finishing up, hopefully, everything leading up to the Deadmines questing in Westfall today. That is the plan. Get ourselves to a point where I can run some dungeons.
Need help? Light bless you. Be careful. For the Alliance.
Should we do the running around in Stormwind first to open up the Defias Messenger? If we open up the Defias Messenger quest, I can go after Pillagers and Looters in Moonbrook. And if we do it that way, we can keep our eyes open for the messenger while we're doing that quest. That might be the best way to do it. We can go down there to kill the pillagers and looters. We can keep our eyes open for groups. If there's not any groups,
Hey there.
we can just watch out for the messenger respawn. Let's go do that really quick. Oh, you know what? I need to go back to Stormwind anyway, because we need to pick up Barrows Alexton's quest for the compass or pocket watch or whatever it is that he wants us to get. Let's see. Humble beginnings. It's his compass. Yep. So we'll grab that one as well. Hope you guys don't mind a little bit of running around. Oh, you know what? We hit level 18 last time, which means we can equip our new mace. Let's do that. We have a gold and 24 silver, but I don't think there's any good reason to visit the auction house right now. We should probably just save our money. Yeah, let's go to the Cathedral of Light first. Then we'll double back into Old Town. We have to keep our eye on skinning to make sure we don't cap out. I don't think we'll cap out anytime soon. But we're only like 27 skill ups away. Herbalism we really need to work on a bit more. Two-handed maces is actually in a pretty good place, 75 out of 95.
Hello.
We've got some skills at level 18, Shield Block, Disarm, and Thunderclap. We might as well pop in and go ahead and train these. That'll give us a true idea of how much money we actually have. And apparently 20 silver, 30 silver, we're gonna be broke, obviously. We are back to being broke. Welcome back. We'll definitely want shield block. Well, we'll definitely want Thunderclap rank 2 if we run Dead Mines. Just for the instant AoE snap aggro. Whether or not I'll be wearing a shield in Dead Mines,
Greetings.
well, it could go either way. But we'll train all of it. I think what I'll do is I'll bring a one-hander and a shield to the run. But I think I'll open tanking it with a two-hander. And then, you know, maybe on bosses we throw on the shield. I think that would be a decent plan. We could probably afford to do the trash with a two-handed weapon. And then bosses we take a little bit more seriously. And, you know, since it's not hardcore, I feel like it's okay to experiment a little bit like that.
Well met. Be careful. Go with honor, friend, for the Alliance.
Oh, you know what? I think we can just hearth back. I don't really think we'll need the Hearthstone today. So let's use it to get a quicker start into the action, shall we?
What can I do for you? Light bless you for the Alliance.
So what we'll do is we'll pop over to the Alexton farmstead first. Maybe we'll work on some Harvest Watchers. We will grab the compass. We'll kill whatever looters and pillagers we come across, but we really want to finish up down here. That way we can keep our eyes open for the messenger. But yeah, maybe we should crank out the 20 Harvest Watchers. If the field is in good shape and there's respawns and they're not farmed out, we should be able to do that while hitting up a few of the pillagers and a few of the looters here and there. Having a shield here would have been nice, because then we could have interrupted the fireballs. Alright, let's catch some buff food. We've got Thorns, we've got Mark, we've got Might for 4 more minutes. I have a one-hander, but yeah, we don't have a shield. A little bit of forethought could have worked that out. Let's focus on the Harvest Watchers for a bit. part of the thing I like about going into the Fury tree is that typically when we go into arms, we spec into improved rend. But then a lot of times you come across enemies, obviously like ghost, mechanical things, that are just completely immune to your rend. And then it's like you've wasted those talent points. You know what I mean? It's like you have 3 points that could be giving you character power, but in some situations they're just not. Going into the crits just makes a lot more sense. Because nothing's going to be immune to the crit chance, you know? Same thing with Unbridled Wrath, like more rage is more rage. It's going to be good in every fight. So that's been enjoyable. I still want to, I think I want to stick to a 2-hand build. I just don't know like how well that works with Fury, you know? And then back in arms, like I do like to grab 2-handed weapon specialization, which is just like an overall 5% weapon damage bonus with 2-handers. Maybe if we eventually respec, I just avoid improved rend, which means we're not getting deep wounds. And then we'd go heroic strike, 2 points in deflection. We would do improved charge. I don't know if we would do tactical mastery, although, you know, prior to dual spec that would be good for tanking. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we will do a Fury build, maybe we'll dual wield on this character, I don't know. We have a while before we have to really decide. I mean, we could keep a 2-handed build. We just wouldn't have the additional 5%. That could work out okay. Alright, let's pop over here and check on the Defias situation. Maybe grab the pocket watch. Seems like this area is clear. Well, there we go. That's all of the Harvest Watchers that we need. That went incredibly smoothly. I haven't seen any of the looters or pillagers respawn yet. Like, at all. We're in an empty phase. We're in Layer 1. And the respawn rate here in Layer 1 does not seem to be very high. Let's go check this camp, and then we'll probably end up heading down to Moonbrook. Not sure if the situation will be any different down that way, but at least we'll be near where the messenger spawns. Well, I saw one respawn in the building. Maybe that means everything else is about to come back up. Maybe we can hang out here for a second. See if we can tag at least a few. It might be time to get an invite off this layer. It might be time. Let's go check out Moonbrook. I feel like, I don't know, something weird's going on, right? That's probably the slowest respawn rate that I've experienced in a very long time. Especially when there's other players around. That would be the respawn rate I'd expect if I were playing and the server were completely depopulated. Well, I did the slash say. Let's see if we're gonna get credit for this or not. I'm not really not convinced. Yeah, I didn't get to hit him. Even though they got me into the group, I didn't get to hit him. So, that's unfortunate. I wonder why it works that way, like why you have to get a tag on him, you know? That would have been nice, because then we could have done the escort with those guys. Because now they're going to do the escort. And the guy's probably not going to be there when we go to do it. At least we're seeing some enemies respawn down here.
For the Alliance.
And we missed him again. It might be one of those runs where we just don't get the messenger. That happens sometimes to me. Sometimes I just don't get him, and eventually I just kind of give up on it. Unfortunately, it leads into the quest to get the blue quest item, but yeah, sometimes we just can't get it done. I guess my best bet is to stand right here where he spawns. And we could try to grab any pillagers and looters that pop up nearby. But I really can't afford to be too far from this area. And then if anybody else comes and camps the area, we will try to invite them. Here we go. And now we have a few people. Hoping this warlock can get here before he spawns. Or not. Well, that's not... That's not the best. That's not really how we like to do it. Yeah, we don't really have a choice, you know, like we could have waited for the warlock, but then we'd be waiting at least another spawn. Just kind of unlucky timing. The problem is now we're gonna have competition for the escort quest since we're not in a group. I mean, this guy got it done. Let's see if he wants to do the escort portion. Because, like, otherwise... I don't know. There we go. At least this way we're not competing with ourselves. Now I just need him to not start the escort quest until I've turned in the quest. Will he wait the 2 seconds that I'll need to do that? I don't know. Part of me doubts it. Nah, I think he's gonna go, and if he sees a quest pop up, he's gonna take it. Regardless of whether I've got this turned in.
Light be with you. Be careful.
Alright. We got lucky that the NPC was not even here yet, so now we wait. It's completely normal to see players run backwards like that, isn't it? I think that's probably totally normal player behavior. Nothing weird going on there at all. I would think any second now this guy's got to respawn. We saw a group escorting the NPC just before the messenger respawned for us. So if that's any indication, this is totally normal player behavior. Nothing weird going on there at all. Yeah, he should pop up soon, I hope. I love that our paladin buddy has just posted up here and he's buffing everybody that he can that walks by. Some of whom may or may not be bots. Kind of hard to tell. And we're off. I was thinking about how this path is cool because it's like almost completely overgrown. You can barely see it. But I wonder if like that's just because ground clutter. Yeah, okay, it's still a little overgrown. This would probably be like base ground clutter back in like 2004, 2005. Maybe not even this much. So yeah, the trail is much easier to see than if you have your ground clutter adjusted all the way up. We tend to keep ours around 7 or 8. I don't know why he runs the entire way and then he decides at the last minute to catch his breath, I guess. We ran the entire way here. Now it's like a chill little walk. I always think we're going to get jumped by enemies because he takes on this roleplay walk, but we don't. Wait a minute. We did get attacked. It wasn't a scripted attack. I think it was just one of the pillagers nearby. Oh man, and they got him down on HP pretty quick. A few fireballs would probably be all it would take to kill this guy. What a bummer that would be. This is probably not the greatest idea, but okay, it looks like the other ones are being picked up. I don't know. Why is he doing this? Okay, that was a little bit scary. I don't want to break this guy or anything, like have him completely bug out on us. Well, there we go. By far the most annoying of the lead-up quests are done. Now we just have to finish the 2 kill quests. We have to, like, probably hit level 20 before we think about doing a run. And then we're good. Then we can do as many runs as we desire. I think I should use disarm more. I feel like I should. Like, basically anytime there's an enemy with a weapon that's swinging at us, I should probably just disarm him. Oh, it requires defensive stance. That makes sense as to why I haven't ever built the practice of doing that. That makes perfect sense. Because yeah, I guess that would be too overpowered if I could stay in battle stance and disarm everybody with a weapon and like basically stop taking a bunch of damage. Like, yeah, would probably be too overpowered. And it would definitely be something we had tried to do before. I mean, we could play in defensive stance, but then, like, overall, you're dealing 10% less damage, which is not ideal. Oh man, I guess the respawns are taking like a half a day today. You know, it's been a really slow day for respawns. Decent player population for the middle of the day too. This is just one of those bottleneck areas. I'm tempted to go back up to the Alexon farmstead, but we need 2 more pillagers, 3 more looters. And I wonder, is it really going to be worth it taking the time to relocate ourselves when we know the respawn rate's probably as slow up there as it is down here? Doesn't feel like it'd be worth it. But yeah, I really would love a faster respawn rate. I should probably try to get off of layer 1. I've never asked for an invite intentionally to get off of a layer. But I feel like it's a real thing. Like, I feel like this is why people do this. When they get into a layer that just seems to have like a really slow respawn rate for the amount of people in the area, I can see how you'd want out. That was almost a 200 crit on that guy. That's huge.
Careful.
One more looter. Okay, let's get ourselves back to Sentinel Hill. We'll turn this one in. And then I think I'm going to work on the Knoll Paws as well. I want to get this one done. We can do that over to the west. I think I have the oil for the lighthouse. Yep, we got more than enough oil. We can run over to the lighthouse. We can get that one turned in. That way we can stop hanging on to all this oil.
honor, friend. For the Alliance. Be careful.
Alright, there we go. That's the quest to kill Van Cleef. We have the Red Silk Bandanas quest up top here. I'll go grab that just so I don't forget about it later.
King's honor, friend. Be careful.
Oh, you know what? We have gnolls down here as well. I feel like the ones down here are a higher level. I don't think I've ever done the quest down here. I know the ones up to the north are the lowest level, and then I feel like they get higher level as you come down the coast. But down here, I think they're like level 17 and 18. So I think I'll come over here because I want to go to the lighthouse anyway. And that's going to be all the way down in the corner here. Ooh, I wonder if the ones over here are being marked because they're in the mine. Do you guys think they're in the mine or above the mine? I kind of assumed they were up on the surface, but now that I get a look at the map, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure. Further south of us, yeah, here we go. Okay, there are some on top here. Okay. Well, that's a relief. And the ones over here are level 13 or level 14, 14, 14. Okay, perfect. Gross, he hit us with Spirit Decay. Spirit reduced by 4 for 20 minutes. Yeah, we can probably do this in a group, because otherwise, I don't know how we're going to break all this up. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I say I hope he's got our back. Otherwise, this could be over very quick. I feel like dealing with the ones who are hitting me is probably going to be a smart idea. Letting his pet deal with the ones on him. Some practice two-handed tanking. Well, that was one way to do it. I'm not sure about us taking on this group here. That's 5. Leather with agility. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. I mean, we could try it. Is he with me? Not really. I would need him to be actually with me to try this pull. Over here, buddy. Yeah, we're going right here. Ready? So far we haven't had to use any potions. I'd like to keep it that way. Alright, I see some over the hill ahead. We might be using a potion this time. I don't know. Oh, it looks like the Voidwalker got one off of us. For a minute, anyway. Well, we're fine. I mean, more players is fine, but the more people we have in the party, the more ways we are splitting the loot. lot of greens dropping while we're in this party. That's like the third or fourth green that's dropped. Kind of tempted to take that. 24 top end, 29 top end. I'm gonna take it. We'll tank with that if we have to, you know? It's not a bad item. Well, we might have bit off a little bit more than we could chew. I'm gonna hang out until they kill these guys. Hunter, Warlock, yeah, nobody here can res me. But if I wait till some of these guys are dead, then I might be able to loot them when I come back. The Void went rogue. No problem. Snap. Okay, look at all the greens rolling in. Okay, we got a little bit of a spirit run ahead of us. Little bit of a spirit run. It was fun, but yeah, we eventually just pulled too much, and I wasn't at full HP before I charged in. That was my bad. All I could say is at least it's not hardcore, right? That's one of the big positive things about not being on hardcore, is that we can experiment, we can do big pulls, we can try to push the limits, and if it doesn't work out, it's okay. We just run back.
Fantastic!
And that was a big root, like 6 bodies. 6 bodies, no items. Ouch, 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 ouch. Alright, one more. We can get one more. We can get one more. Maybe not like this. That's probably not the way to go. But we can definitely go around over here. Oh shit. Nope. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Okay, I think we're fine. But we might have gotten our buddies in trouble. No, it looks like they reset. Well, that's good. Maybe I should pull a little bit more carefully. That works. It's kind of crazy. It's like the game just doesn't want me to get it. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's head down to the lighthouse. I'll grab these now. The past couple characters that I've leveled up, I haven't done these quests. I just kind of forget about them. They're in a weird level range where we can come back and we can do them later on, but I often forget. And sometimes I drop them from my quest log, because obviously we are, you know, kind of running out of room in the quest log, so definitely not going to work on them right now. What I really have to decide is if I'm going to do any more questing out of Darkshore. Part of me thinks I'm done with Darkshore. That between Westfall, a few Dead Mines runs, everything left to do in Loch Modan, that we're not going to need Darkshore. Darkshore is not really one of my favorite areas to quest, so if we could limit it to one visit for this character, I would be cool with that. On the Rogue, we didn't go there at all. And that was kind of a mistake because we didn't get like the Menethil flight point or anything like that. But I think we're good, just having gone there once. I do plan to do Dead Mines multiple times, probably 3 times. Okay, this was probably not the greatest thing I could have done. Very likely that we end up using a potion here, which will be our last potion, so I'd really rather not. Let's see if we can get him down without it. Yeah, we're good. I'm gonna get some buff food going. These guys are a little bit tougher. I guess maybe I did not eat it for long enough. We could turn in the oats here and grab the cask of alcohol, whatever it is, for dry times. We still have to get out to Goldshire. We still have to get the to Darkshire. But maybe we'll do that one. I need to get myself a ranged weapon. Probably a gun would be easiest. I didn't train bows when we were in Darnassus. And I probably should have. But you know what? I probably didn't have the silver to train bows anyway. Because we have been chronically broke. Our inventory is sadly full. We'll pop intellect, we'll pop stamina, we'll pop protection. There we go, that opened up a little bit of space. And we grabbed a wicked blackjack, main hand weapon, 26 top end. God, we have these like decent weapons now. Like for main hand, we got a mace, Yeah, we're going to have to take some time and level up our one-handed stuff. We're going to look for a shield, probably just off the auction house at this point. We have a decent axe, mace, and sword. So I think the stars have kind of aligned so that we can easily get those leveled up without having to purchase decent weapons. And we should definitely do that. We're very nearly done. We need one more highwayman, 2 more pathstalkers, and 1 more knuckle duster. So we are done with the quest. I will run to the end of the valley. We'll kind of run through. We'll fight anything on the way to help this guy out. He still needs a few more things, and then we'll head back to Sentinel Hill. Well, I was gonna help him out, but then he ended up back there, and I ended up here fighting 3 guys. So that's a bummer. Maybe I can leash some of these guys? We leashed one of them. That's decent. We just kind of went in different directions. It's like the biggest thing to watch out for when you're in a party is like sometimes you see a mob and they see a mob and it's not even in the same direction and you end up really separated. It's a good way to end up getting killed. Thankfully this time we survived. Alright, that's it. Let's head back to town. Actually, we can hearth back. We don't even have to do the run. Don't think there's really anything we want to do along the way.
Looking for something specific? Safe travels.
I'm gonna have to let my first aid run when I go to log out today. We've got a lot of linen bandages to make. Which is good, because then we can sell them for, like, you know, decent chunks of silver.
Greetings. See you around. See you later.
Well met. Light bless you.
I don't really think we need any of these.
Honor, friend.
Let's take a look at the sword. The sword is definitely not better than what we have. We did hit level 19, which is awesome.
You need something?
We could keep the two-handed sword to level up two-handed swords.
See you later.
That's an idea. We don't have any skill in two-handed swords. Okay, so yeah. Like, I think it's time to level up some of our weapons. Level up everything that's falling behind, and basically that's everything besides two-handed axes and two-handed maces is kind of lower. And now we have all the weapons that we need to do this. So I am going to head back to Stormwind. We're going to look for a shield.
You need something?
Maybe find something relatively decent.
See you around.
Whatever we find, it'll be the shield that we take into Deadmines, even though, like I said, I probably won't use a shield unless we're fighting a boss or unless the damage is way out of hand. But we'll buy something decent that we can take in with us. And I suppose I could spend my talent point. That's the last point in Unbridled Wrath. So now we have a 40% chance to generate additional rage when we deal damage with a weapon. You could say this is better suited for, like, dual wielding because you're hitting more often, you know? What else? What are we gonna do next? Improved cleave would be really great for tanking dungeons. I don't know how much cleave I'd be using outside of a dungeon, but increasing the damage bonus by, what is it gonna be, like 100% at the end? Seems pretty huge. Blood Craze, regenerate 1% of your HP over 6 seconds after being the victim of a critical strike. That could be fun to have. But I feel like we just go 5 points and do Improved Battle Shout. That's going to be like a 25% melee attack power increase of Battle Shout. And it's kind of a sure thing. And then we're going to probably go into Enrage. Alright, so we have some options. Shield of Strength is obviously going to be the best thing for us. It's a little pricey, but I think we go ahead and we grab it. I think we just grab it, you know. Or we do of the Bear. Of the Bear's a little bit more expensive. We get Stamina and Strength. Let's do of the Bear. It's a half a gold, basically. We're blowing half a gold, but it'll be worth it. It's going to let us level up all of our one-handed weapon skills, which we need. And it's going to let us have some more viability in tanking bosses and dead mines. We have some mail. A Berlin Wall has sent us some 8-slot bags. I've just been ignoring my mailbox. Sometimes I get hate mail. So I'm usually pretty hesitant to open my mail while I'm recording or while I'm streaming. But dude, this is huge. Thank you so much. I will definitely use them, you know. I will definitely use and enjoy the bags. Very much appreciated. It's going to help us out immensely. And some linen cloth and a gold. My friend. Way too generous. Thank you so much. Alright, look at that. Now we've really got to let our first aid run, you know? Okay, so guys, the plan from here, we're level 19. I'd like to be at least level 20 when we do dead mines. So I think we take our one-handed weapons and our shield, and we go into Loch Modan. And then we start finishing up everything in Loch Modan. Once we're done with Loch Modan, which shouldn't take us very long, we've got the Hunting Lodge stuff, we've got Bingle's Missing Supplies, we've got 2 of these quests for In Defense of the King's Lands. Once we're done, we should be level 20, and then after that, we're going to do dead mines. But I am going to take a break right here for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate you all being here and all the support on the series. It does mean the world to me, so take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we will see you back in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.